Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Strict Keto for Weight Loss. I've had a lot of people ask me recently how they could get started, because if you don't know, I've lost, as of this morning, 124 pounds. So the first thing that I think you should do would be to decide what type of keto you want to do. I could be wrong about this, but there's 3 types. There is strict keto, there is dirty keto, and there's lazy keto. It helps to know which one you want to do, because it'll help you decide, where you want to go from there. So strict keto is where you eat whole foods, you don't eat packaged foods, you track your macros, which I'll get into macros in the next video. But you track your macros, and you avoid processed foods as much as possible. And then there is dirty keto, where you eat whatever fits into your macros, like you eat processed foods, or just whatever it is that you can, whatever it is that doesn't set you over your carbs, your fat, and your protein for the day. And then there's lazy keto, where you only count carbs, or you don't really pay too much attention to anything else. And that works, different things work for different people. I personally do, I would say 90% strict keto, maybe 95%, and then every now and then I'll have something, or a few times a week I'll have something that's processed, but mostly I do unprocessed foods. I don't get too neurotic on it. I don't do organic, cage-free, grass-fed, grass-finished, wild-caught, things like that. It's too expensive. I don't want to pay the money for it, and so don't let people make you feel like you have to do it that way. If you feel like it's not in your budget to do grass-fed, organic, grass-finished, or wild-caught, things like that, because at the end of the day, it's still better than eating cereal and candy bars and everything else, and the way you were eating to get you to a point where you wanted to lose weight. I think there's another another type of keto where people are doing it for the health benefits rather than for losing weight. And I don't remember what it's called, but I'm not gonna really focus on that, because at this point my channel is mostly based on keto to lose weight, and you're gonna see mostly strict keto advice here, mostly strict recipes. There are some things like the Quest bars. They have the Quest protein bars, and I have one of those every now and then, and I don't really, it's like, it tastes like a candy bar, and you don't want to have too much of that, because everything in moderation. You don't want to have one every day or 2 or 3 a day, because that's the same type of eating that got you to where you wanted to lose weight from the get-go. So I think that you want to, if you want to do what I've done, then that would be strict keto, or mostly strict keto. I'm not gonna spend too much time in going into too many other things here, because I have a lot. I have kids, I have other things that I do, and I keep putting off making a video because I didn't want to spend an hour filming and then days editing. So I decided that I would break it into smaller bite-sized pieces, so that I could get the content out to you, because a lot of people have just really been asking me for things, and it's a lot to type up, and it's a lot to, it's just easier to say it for you. And so I have some things planned, and the next video I'm gonna explain more, and I'm gonna get more in depth with macros, So, you know, that would be the next step for you to the next thing for you to understand. But my advice to you right now is, you know, now that you can decide what type of keto you want to do, then what you really want to do at this point is just jump in. Just do it. Jump in and, you know, keep your carbs under 20 for the day. Your net carbs, not your total carbs. You would take your total carbs and subtract the fiber, and that's, you want to keep the net total under 20, and then, you know, look for high fats and moderate proteins, and that's all you really need to know to get started. Just jump in. Avoid breads, pastas, fruit, especially in the very beginning. You don't really want to go with too many sweets because it affects some people to where they can't lose weight. But if you feel like you need to go into it slowly, then go into it slowly. You do what works for you and just do it. Just get in and do it, because like myself, it took me so long to actually start doing keto because I made excuses. Oh, I love bread too much. I don't want to give up bread. And I love pizza too much. I don't want to give up pizza. But something I've learned is that there is a keto alternative to all of those things. I've even seen a keto recipe for ravioli. So, you know, there's not really anything that I found that I can't make a keto version of it. Is it the same? No, it's not the same. But I don't want to eat the same way that I've been eating this whole time that got me to where I was. I want to make changes. I want it to be different. And it's not going to be the last chance I'm ever going to get to, you know, order Papa John's. It's not the last chance I'm ever going to get to eat donuts, you know, regular donuts. It's not going to be the last chance that I ever get to eat a loaf of French bread. So get to your goal, do what you want, and make sure that you remember not to reward yourself with food. Reward yourself with other things, because you want to change your eating habits. So, you know, you want to change the way you're thinking about food. So, I think that I covered everything I wanted to cover in this video. You can leave me comments and let me know, you know, what it is that you want me to talk about. I do have a list of things planned, but it will evolve as I go. So, you know, just let me know what you want. What are you confused about? If I got the definitions, the different types of keto wrong, again, let me know and I can correct it. I'm always willing to learn. So anyway, you guys have a good night or a good day, whatever it is. It's nighttime for me, so have a good one, and hopefully you'll be sticking around for my next video. Bye.